Hello and welcome. My name is Goose and today I am on the loose in another episode of Satisfactory. Now, today we want to finish our milestones. But first off, we can now see how this is going and, well, as I expected, because they were all going into one splitter. That's backed up, that's backed up. That's backed up, that's backed up. The only thing that isn't backed up is the plates. So that's kind of an issue. But these are nice, these really nicely split now between the three of those. I've got the next little blueprint laid out for what I want to do here. So we're going to set this up today, as well as do the next milestone. But I'm also thinking of doing something to fix this, because this is just a little bit ridiculous, just a wee bit, what I've decided to do here by merging everything. So we're just going to grab this one, we're going to change it to curve like so, and then we're just going to pull this up here. No, we're not. We're going to go back and just do it as it wants to do it. Which one do I prefer? That one? That one. Yeah, that'll do. And we're just going to put it straight into its own storage container. As much as I like them all going into one, this is just a wee bit easier with the way that it's all going. So we'll get rid of this thing. So now there's not a merger there, and we're just gonna throw all these guys. That works. I actually quite like that. Look at that. Wee. Cool. So now all those rods will go in on their own. These rods, plates, and screws are obviously still going into one, but having 3 go into one instead of 5 going into one is a huge difference. So they should be able to start moving that little bit easier. Because yeah, there's a couple rods sitting in here, and it's getting a steady influx of ingots. That's the word I'd say. Yeah, ingots are starting to get a bit slower now, which is fine. These guys are still very backed up, which is kind of wild. I don't know why that one slowed down, and this middle one slowed down when this one's still going absolutely bananas. I think it's literally just because of how backed up all the screws are. I don't know, maybe because the rods are backing up because of the screws, so that's all backing up. But hey, that's alright. That's now slowed down a bit. That's still going, but as you can see, that's also starting to slow down. Now, back to business. Let's get our next milestone selected, just so we know what we're working towards. Because, you know, that's always helpful. And we want, I mean, it doesn't matter, we need to do both of these so we can go on to the next one, which is what we really want. So we'll just do this, and we can chuck in some of the cable now, and we can chuck in the plates now. It's just the rotors, which I need 50 of, which I'm going to assume that I do not have enough rotors currently. I have 23 rotors. I have over nearly 200 reinforced iron plates, which is dope. But I do not have enough rotors right now. And I've got 21 smart plating, so not too bad. Oh, I've also got to build the... I totally forgot. I still need to build the space elevator. That's the other thing I need to do. Whoops. I completely forgot about that. Yeah, let's just chuck this right here. Why not, right? I need to do this. Let's just do it. There you go. Oh my god. That's a big whale. Oh, hey, there's a space station up there now. Oh my god, it's like a giant claw. It opens. Look at all the hydraulics. Look at them all go. All the wiring and details. Oh, something's coming down. It's coming down fast. Coming down real fast. Oh. Penetration? Damnation? Oh, it's like a giant hook. Giant claw. There we go. and it connects up to that nice little ring. Cool. Well, I finally got the space station up. And funny enough, the space station wants 50 smart plating.
Congratulations, Pioneer. The space elevator will now automatically connect with the Project Assembly orbital platform. Project Assembly is divided into phases, each of which require the delivery of project parts, such as smart plating, via the space elevator. Subsequent phases unlock access to new tiers with more advanced technologies to construct, automate, explore and exploit. It is time to be honest. This project is part of the Save the Day program, the largest united undertaking in human history, destined to save us all. Earth is in peril and only Fix-It pioneers offer hope for survival.
Okay, cool, Ada. I've got tired of listening to you. This is... Oopsie, I pushed too many buttons. This is huge. And it's also set up in the way that you can have inputs into it. You have 6 inputs into it, which is pretty cool, actually. So like I could have it, if I had the start plating set up, I could have it so some goes in storage and some goes in here automatically. But I need to set this up a lot nicer to make that happen. At the moment, obviously everything's just kind of thrown all over the place and everything looks really messy. But there will be a point where we just delete everything. Once we get different power, once we're not using biomass power, once we have like coal power or something like that, and I set that all up, I'm probably just going to delete everything here, throw down a giant foundation, you know, just across everything, and just rebuild on top of that and try and make it all neat and tidy. Now, for this stuff, we want to make modular frames, which we need reinforced iron plates and iron rods. To make reinforced iron plates, we need iron plates and screws. So we've got rods into screws here, we've got plates here, and we have normal rods here. So what we want to do is hook you up to you real nicely, you to you, this one up to here, I believe. Yes, I think. Yeah, iron plates and screws. That's iron plates and screws. We want to take these rods and we want to chuck them into here. A nice curve. Lovely. And then we also want to take this one and put it into here. Like so. So that way that makes reinforced iron plates, which get thrown into here. And that one makes rods, which gets thrown into here. And that will make our modular frames. Now all I need is a storage container, and one that's put the correct way, that is. We're just going to chuck this guy down here, and alley-oomp. Fantastic. Now we need to connect the smelters and the constructors together in a nice way. That's pretty nice. Shabam, shabam, shaboom. And then we need to connect the miner to the, smelters. So we need to do one of them, and then we need to go 6, and we need to put a splitter down here to then go shabams and shaboom. And that's all done. Now all we're going to do is connect it to the power, which is the hard part, because, well, there's not much of that going around these days. So I'm just going to chuck this on here, and then I'm going to go and chuck this, one of these, all the way over here, and then I'm going to chuck another one all the way over here in the center, and hopefully that's enough. Don't actually know if it's going to be, but I'm hoping it will be. Chuck another one here for good, you know, just cause. Okay, so we'll take one off of you to connect to that. Hey, is that one full? Is it? No, this one's not full. Cool. We'll chuck you. Oh, I mean, it seems kind of stupid. And don't worry about that one. Put this one here. Cool. and then put this one to that one, put this to those ones. I still gotta do the middle one. I'm gonna need another one of you, and I'm gonna need to put you here, so I can connect that one to that middle one. I connect that one to that middle one. Oh, see, that one to that one, and then because you need to connect back here to that, and then I've only got one more spot on you, so you need to go here just so that I can go this, and then do that. A little bit on the messy side of things, but that's okay. So that should start mining. Fantastic. These guys should have power, and I'll select my iron ingot recipe because, well, that's what I'm doing. I'm going to be smelting iron. This has gotten started, and it's kicking into everything. Fantastic. Making iron ingots. So this should all work out just fine, and I can start making those modular frames. Which, oh, hi buddy. What are you doing? You're kind of standing on all my stuff there, mate. You do realize that, right? Like, look at you. You're stuck in the middle of everything. And why is your head so much smaller than your body? Like, you do realize that, right? You do realize your head's bigger, smaller. Okay, bro, you need to move. I'm sorry. Time to go. Come on. Oh my god, you're actually stuck. How did you even get in here? Hi, buddy. I'm gonna. Hi, no. I know I stabbed your friend, but I swear I'm not really like that. I'm a nice guy. I'm a nice guy. And I don't mean that in the way like they do in movies. I'm an actual nice guy. Oh well. Hey, look, there's another one. Why, you're both just kind of stuck here, guys. Whatever. Sweet, so that's going along. There's my rods, there's my plates. There's my rods into my screws. So both screws and rods are going in here. The screws and plates are going in here. And we're making reinforced plates. And rods are coming this way to go put in here. And I've already got one reinforced plate in there. Here comes another one. Fantastic. So that's all taken care of, which is very nice. The other thing I've been meaning to do is turn these grubs into... What else do I have in here? Oh, I always forget what I have in here, to be honest. Turn these grubs into power shards, because these are supposed to help my machines and my production. From what I'm aware. Can I scan the actual shard itself? Like, no, I need other stuff to be able to scan. Oh, I could scan other stuff now actually as well. No, I don't have enough screws for that one. That does, overclocking, that's what I need to do. Awesome, there we go. Now, are you just going to talk to me? Let's shut her up. I have been through here and I have scanned a bunch of stuff in my own time, like of things I've unlocked. So you haven't missed out on much. There's not really, much to miss out on. But cool. I now have 3 shards. And what I want to do with that, even though I don't really know how these work, but these are very slow. These assemblers are very slow. So can I put one in here? Can I put multiple in here? I could. Okay. We'll just put in one. And we want you at 150%. Oh, now it's out of screws already. Interesting. I bumped it and now it's actually slow. It's behind on screws. Interesting. That's right, I'm splitting this one line. That also goes to that one. And I haven't split this line yet. Which goes there as well. Interesting. All these plates backed up. That's right, we'll put one in here as well. So, yeah, see, I was going to do it quickly now, but now I'm going to run out of screws, which is the issue. This one I can do because that's actually running out on plates. Interesting. The things all these stuff is running out of is very interesting. Like, look, this iron's still backed up even though I'm trying to split it. And those ingots are going into one and then going here and splitting into two. Like, I'm trying here. Interesting. There's the plates there. Is this one just slow? This one is kind of just slow. Well, if I just throw some plates into here and see what happens. See if I can speed it the hell up. We'll see what happens there. And then we'll also just come over here and we'll just throw some screws in. And see, that's going a lot quicker now. We'll see how that goes. Because that's making rotors, which obviously, you know, go here. Which is what we need to make smart plating. But anyhow, let's go and I've got plenty of wire and cable and concrete on me. It's just the screws and the iron plates. So let's go grab some from my storage. Awesome, let's just take everything. Definitely way too many rods. I don't need this many rods on me. But the rest of it's all cool and dandy. Awesome. Now, we're waiting on the 50 rotors and on the 50 smart plating to be able to continue to do anything. So we're going to go check these rotors, and then hopefully if they're not done, we're going to work out a different plan. Not that I have one yet. Okay, I'm definitely still waiting on rotors, so we need to work out a different plan. Alrighty, so I decided my plan was just to hand make the rotors. So we can send this off now. Fantastic. What do we need for the next one? Oh, we've got all that easy, so no biggie there. We just need to wait for... Yes, shut up. We just need to wait for the hub to come back down. Oh, you're going to fly straight into that space station? Nearly, Jesus Christ. We just need to wait for him to come back down in about 4 minutes now, before we can do our next section and unlock the next tiers. My oh my oh my, ain't that a view? It looks like a mess. A very, very big mess. Why is this one still backing up even though it's split to go that way? I definitely need to like split every mine into 3 smelters, I think. I don't know. I need to work out something so much better. Because like the splitters and the mergers, they just don't seem to work the way they're supposed to. I don't know. I should probably not have bothered merging that one. I should probably just sent that one straight there and sent that one straight there. But anyway, look at all the work we've done so far. It's pretty good. We just need to work out how to make it all look actually neat. But if we clear this whole section and just put a giant foundation down over all of this, we should be able to do it. I'd probably put like the mines there. Put obviously the miners here, but have all the tracks run around and have all the tracks enter there. So like that one would come all the way around. The copper would come all the way around, and they'd all enter through the same section, just so I could streamline it. But that's just an idea for the future. Probably for a future time-lapse build. Don't mind if I do, just filling up my hub, sending it off to go fly in the sky and give me new stuff. Alright, so I need to wait for that to get back before I can get phase 3 opened, which is a little bit annoying, but that's okay, I guess. I can wait the 5 minutes. Jesus. Well, my hub has returned. It's been returned for a while. I've just been cleaning up. Well, not actually, no, I haven't been cleaning up, I'm lying to you. I've been making this more messy, with more lifts and splitters and mergers, because I added more. I splitted the ores and the ingots and added, as you can see, added another smelter and merged and split into even more, and then into even more, into 4 extra constructors just to make screws, which as you can see have come down here, and you know that goes up that way into this one, which this one goes here and connects into this one as well to just go this way to split off there and there. But then I've also got this going in here to come across into this one, into this lane here, to then go all the way just down there. So it's a little bit messy, but since the rods and the plates are starting to back up, we should finally start actually being able to move some screws through here. This merger between, well, merging three different lines, probably needs some work. I should almost just take this one and move it straight there, to be honest, instead of it merging in here. Because that's all backing up. But you know what? I've decided not to touch that anymore. I'm just going to leave it. I'm going to move on, and we are going to look at our new tiers. No, maybe we're not. Hang on. Do I have to? Oh, I have to complete phase 1, I think, of the smart plating before I can get the next tiers, which is a wee bit annoying. Where am I up to with that though? 43. Eek. I'm trying to make this all quicker, but I'm behind on rotors, and rotors are taking their sweet ass time because it's waiting on screws. Even though there are a lot of screws coming, they're just not coming fast enough, apparently, which is unfortunate. So I'm just going to sit around and wait for smart plating to be done, to be honest. What we're going to do while we wait for that smart plating to happen, because as you can see, all this is very backed up between making wire and then cable from the wire. And like, I don't need to make extra production lines of this, because this is heaps, you know, like, this is still a ridiculous amount, you know. So I don't really need to worry that much about making extra lines. But with that last tier we just did, I have opened up the, where is it? The awesome sink, which is where you put in old, like, spare resources you don't need anymore, and you get tickets from it. And these tickets you can then go and spend at a shop called the Awesome Sink. The Awesome Shop, which I really should be putting over near my home base, but hey, anyway. To get cool things like cars, boomboxes, a couple of tapes, statues. For management stuff, you can get wall conveyors and lift holes and all sorts of stuff, wall outlets. So it's basically just a whole bunch of stuff to make everything look so much nicer. Different paints, different foundations. And I would like to start getting this started up, because if I'm going to pull down everything, I even use it to get resources as well. If I'm going to use, you know, delete everything and redo everything on foundations, I'd like to make it neat. So since we have so much of this, I'm certainly just going to throw in not a lift, a splitter. And I'm simply just going to split it. And I'm just trying to find a good place to put it. They will do. And I'm going to split it so all these extra resources... I don't like it when you go into the ground. God damn it. Yeah, do that. So that way all these extra resources go into all these extra ore, which is, you know, backing all this up. And now if I do this, it might really drop the production of this, because, you know, once it all that empties out of having 100 sitting in storage, and that empties out of having 100 sitting in that storage, because it's just sending so much this way and it's never backing up, because that'll just eat it. You know, that might be a problem, but that's a later issue to talk about. Also, depending on what you put in here, you get different... Oh, it has no power. Hang on, I need to power it. Whoopsie. There you go. Done. Depending on what you do with this, you get different points. So like each of these iron blocks, I'm getting like maybe 3 points for. If you put stuff in that take a lot longer to craft, like cable, I could put cable in here, I'll get more points. If I put something like smart plating, I get even more points. Like at the moment I'm getting 21 points per minute. But if I put in something bigger, you know, that wasn't just simple basic ore. If I put something in like concrete, instead of getting 21 points per minute, I might get 50, you know, kind of vibe. So it's a thought of something, you know, we can try and integrate that in to dump some resources into it at some point in time. But for now, I'm pretty happy with that. Now I'm just gonna go back and wait for the smart plating to be done. I tell you, waiting on this smart plating is very slow. Like, my god, I disappeared for a while and came back, and I'm only 2 past 50, which is kind of crazy. Alrighty, so we've loaded it. We're securing the container, and then we're going to full send it up to the sky. In 3, 2, 1.
Welcome to the project
Yes?
Assembly
No?
Pioneer Progress
Okay,
presentation.
I'm gonna get a whole
Congratulations, the phase
teachment
1 project hardship
on
map
what
is
to
now
do.
ready for delivery.
Even though I think I've already
Delivery.
kind of
Phase
worked
1
it
was
out.
completed and the distribution
But,
platform will be constructed.
okay.
After completion of phase 1, the
Yeah.
technologies of tiers
So I
3
get
and 4 will
phase
become
1 of
available
the
in
space
time.
station done, and I get
Benefits
a
are
whole bunch of
automated
more
power
tiers 3 and
steel
4.
production, personnel transport.
Awesome.
Completing phase 2 of project assembly is your next main objective.
Awesome. Perfect. Can I please finish now? Thank you. Let's send this off and see what happens. Because I'm guessing that's it. I just seal and forget, and that's it. Yep. Done. Oh, it's moving. It's moving. Oh my god, now the next tier one's 1,000 smart plating and 1,000 versatile framework and 100 of whatever the other thing is, wiring. Wow, that's light speed. That's kind of wild. You guys look at it, make it bigger.
Assembly completed. This
That
is
was all the
only
smart
beginning
plating I
of
sent them.
project assembly,
Damn.
the first step towards saving the day.
That's kind of wild.
Adequately so far. Reminder, not only is Fix-It
Cool.
saving humanity, it is
Awesome.
saving all Earth.
What's in my tiers 3? Where's my hub?
It is
Here it is.
statistically likely that you appreciate
What's
the
tiers in
continued
3 and
existence of
4?
events and/or
Alrighty,
puzzles.
so
Continue the work for
blueprint,
Fix-It. Continue the
logistics
work for
3, or
Fix-It.
double
It is time
storage
to
can.
start
That's
the work on
nice.
phase 2 of
Steel.
project assembly.
Better power. Ooh, that'd be good. Power storage would also be really good, actually. And then here we've got enhance. We get zero basher and more inventory slots, and an extra hand slot. That's kind of cool. Basic steel, where we get the versatile framework. Vehicle at trust transport plus storage, and then coal power, which was what I'm really interested in. The only issue with this is I need 50 rotors, which is kind of ouch, but I'll be able to get all the pipelines, the coal, and the coal power, because I need water and coal together. So I'll be able to get everything I need in order to actually put in, what's the word? Okay, we've nearly got all the resources we need. I will have all the things I need to actually make coal power. So next episode, I'm going to finish off this hub tier, but next episode we can send all this off. And do I have 50? No, I don't have 50. I'm still going to be waiting on rotors, you bastard. Okay, whatever. I need to go get more cable, so we'll just run over here and we'll grab more cable real quick. No big deal. Awesome. Where's all my cable? Here it is. Grab you and you, and probably grab a few more, actually. There we go. I was also right, by the way. You can see it's already slowed down massively. So like, this has already fallen behind because it's not getting enough ingots, because so many ingots are getting sent there, which means I'm at that point where I need to delete that part so all these can start only going there to back that up again, which is fine. I got one ticket there, which is not great at all, actually. So definitely need to work out a different solution for the shop. I need to put it somewhere a lot better, but that's a later problem, because later problems are my favorite type of problems. So we're gonna go and get these cables put in, get these rotors. Well, we're gonna wait for all these rotors, unfortunately. And then next episode we're gonna start on coal production, which will probably be a whole episode in itself. And then the episode after that is when everything gets deleted, and we are going to give it another go at putting down a giant foundation and actually building something neat and organized and all together, hopefully. But for now, I have been your host. I have been Goose, and today I have been on the loose in Satisfactory. I don't even have enough screws to even smack. I was just gonna self-make it, but I don't have enough screws to. Okay, well, you've got enough screws, so I'll just take you guys, whatever. You've got enough screws, that works with me. Cool. But I've been your host, Goose. Today I've been on the loose in Satisfactory, and I will see you in the next one. Toodles.